Welcome everyone, I'm Laurențiu, she's Alexandra, twin flames in harmonious union, students of Jeff and Shelia, and ascension coaches affiliated with Twin Flame Universe. And today we're going to do a reading.
We have a very special reading for you today. We have prepared 3 cards from 3 oracle decks, so that means like 9 cards in total. It's gonna be a very juicy reading, and we focus this reading on like the divine masculine, the divine feminine, and the energy between the divine masculine and the divine feminine right now. This is like a timeless reading. You can come at any time and watch it. And we hope that it's gonna bring you a lot of juicy insights in where you are right now. Good. So presenting the decks first.
Okay.
The first 3 cards we have pulled from this deck is the Whispers of Love Oracle deck by Angela Hartfield. We just got this Oracle deck and we really love it a lot. It's a very beautiful deck with very beautiful messages. The second card, 3 cards we pulled are from the Rumi Oracle. That is also from Alana Fairchild. It's a really beautiful deck as well. We really love it, and it has just like a lot of beautiful messages. And we already pulled the cards and we looked at them for a little bit to kind of prepare for the video, and oh my god, it's gonna be so juicy. And the last card's kind of to be just like a little bit of a tone down and grounding and integrating. It's gonna be so the last 3 cards are gonna be from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck by Denise Lynn. We just got this Oracle deck as well, and it's kind of become a favorite really fast. It's a really beautiful deck for me. I love it. Good. So without further ado, let's get into the cards. So we're gonna go in the first set of cards from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck, and the first card that we pulled is for the divine masculine energy. So the card is this beautiful card, and it says romance. And as you can see like a young man being very passionate and like dancing with a lady there, and it's
Siren. Siren.
It's a siren. I didn't look like it. Yeah, it's a siren. Yeah, a man, young man kind of dancing with a siren. It's a very rich and kind of like abundant card, you know. And this shows, I'm just gonna read the message first. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. So this is what the divine masculine desires for his union, you know, like with his twin flame, for the divine feminine, for you, if you're a divine feminine. The divine masculine has like a really deep desire to give to the divine feminine all of this love and care and attention, and as the card said, to lavish, you know, to lavish the one that he loves, right? And
it's just about really giving. So if you're a divine feminine, just accept its love, accept your divine masculine love. If you're a divine masculine, just accept giving that love to your divine feminine, and just allow that love to flow.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful card, and it just speaks about, you know, the romance and the love between the divine feminine and divine masculine is really beautiful. And you know that it just shows that I feel like maybe sometimes the divine masculine might not be like so eager to it's not true, of course, this is just an illusion that they seem as to be less interested in romance, but that's just a lie. And with this card coming for the divine masculine, and when I pulled the card, it was literally kind of just wanting to fly out of the deck. It was like so much passion and love into this card, you know. And I understand why, you know, like the divine masculine is so willing to love, you know, so willing to give love, and so ready for it, you know. He desires this with all of his being. Do you think to add something on this about the divine masculine and the card?
Yeah, like romance is just a natural state of divine masculine. We don't have to. We
Mhm.
don't have to try to be romantic. We just are romantic by just being ourselves. So, like for divine masculine, just like be yourself.
Yeah.
It's enough.
Yeah.
So,
Good. And by being yourself, yeah, this is a very good point. And if you like have, I want to add on what you said because I feel it's just such a good point. If you have the romance, like twin flames, romance attraction equals by Jeff and Shadia, it's just this, you know, loving yourself and being truly yourself and really caring for yourself. It's what enables your true romance. And I really recommend you purchase, get, or watch again like these equals because it's just so good. Good. So I think we will move to the next card from this deck.
do we go to the divine feminine or
No, just in order as we pull
Okay.
them. So this card is gonna be for the energy between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and the energy that it's presented right now is this beautiful card that is love who you are. Love who you are, and you can see again kind of like this sheep. I can see like with this lady being all you know, and yeah,
she's part of the sheep?
yeah, she's kind of her love is kind of pulling the ship forward. I love this. And the message on the card is like you are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. So I feel like between as we know, like twin flames are eternal partners and lovers, so therefore you can really invest your love here, and by investing your love in your twin flame union, you know, and investing your love in yourself and in God, you can really experience all of these delights of the world, right? You can really lavish in existence itself with your twin flame. And this is kind of like the true power of twin flames, right? You can create everything that you desire, like together and with God. Like nothing is stopping you. And yeah, this is just the truth about twin flames. Oh, I see a rainbow here as well. For those of you who like rainbows, we have rainbows and an aurora borealis there, so it's very beautiful.
Very complete card.
Yeah, all the signs here for you. To just love who you are and love your relationship where it is right now. We know this is all that you ever want to do with your twin flame, to just love yourselves where you are right now. No matter if you are like in separation, no matter if you like don't know them at all, no matter if you are in union or even in harmonious union, all that you want to do is love yourselves right now as you are. And only by doing this you will allow yourself to just go deeper and manifest all of your dreams and desires.
Perfect.
Yeah. Do you want to add something here?
Yeah, just I'm getting like love who you are, more like you are enough. You are enough right now. You don't have to try to be someone else than you are. Just like again, be who you are and you are enough. And in this way, this relation it's inevitable.
Yeah, and I think like what you're touching here is also like you don't need to change who you are for your twin flame, or you know, or for them to love them more. You know, it's kind of like a reverse. You stepping more into who you truly are, being more authentically yourself. It what helps you magnetize your twin flame union. Yeah. So on to the next card, which is for the divine feminine this time. So. And for the divine feminine, we have this beautiful card as well, which says, embrace your emotions. And we see kind of this young lady on a unicorn.
The dream of every girl.
Shh, don't tell them. Yeah, so just embrace like your emotion, and she's riding this magical unicorn, and if I look closer, she's maybe I don't know if she's like content or maybe looking a little bit sad. But the card says, allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. So again, it's like accept who you are, accept your feelings, and for a divine feminine, it's normal for you to have feelings and to work through feelings and to really embrace your more feeling nature, you know. And when you do this, you just allow yourself to open up to that really beautiful love of the divine masculine and his really like potent romance that he has for you.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that divine masculine don't have feelings. Just
yeah. This is just the guidance that you have right now. To focus on your feelings and just allow your feelings to surface, right? The divine masculine also processes feelings. It doesn't mean that he's like feelingless being, right? But for you specifically right now, it's safe to embrace your emotions and don't judge the way how you feel or what you're experiencing. And as you allow yourself to move through these feelings, you will just again just open up to that divine love that is there for you.
Yeah. Perfect.
Good. So we will go now to the second oracle deck, which was the Rumi oracle deck. And for this deck, I just want to let you know that I maybe will not interpret so much, but I just want to read from the book as we show the cards. So for the divine masculine energy, we have this card. It's number 33, and it's you who show the way. And I'm just gonna ask Laurentiu to keep the card here while I'll read this beautiful message for you, because we read it before and it was like, oh my god, I have to read this to you. It's so beautiful. And usually they have like a little poem and then again like a little kind of channeled message that's again very beautiful. So the poem is from Rumi, of course. It's: the logical mind runs away from drowning. Lovers accept drowning in the sea as their destiny. The logical mind finds consolation in reaching a level of comfort in life. Lovers are focused beyond their own comfort. So this is just from Rumi. And I see like from this, like the divine masculine is kind of maybe just in between those worlds of like the logical mind and he's calling for love, right? And your love, you know, will always push you to go deeper and deeper and to kind of break the barriers of your comfort, you know, of what you see fit, you know. And I want to read the message. Or do you have something to say before that?
Well, I'm just getting from it like the divine masculine is just like a beacon of love. He's just like standing in there, like kind of like, I don't know, I just feel this like groundness into like being there always, being visible. It's not like it's invisible, like oh no one's seeing him.
Yeah. So, I want to just read the message now. So, I have looked to you in my darkest moments, searched for you as through fumbling for the candle and matches during an unexpected and interminable blackout. I am the ship at sea, seeking you as my guiding light. Nay, I am the sea, rising up to the horizon because I yearn to be closer to you. Then, oh, to my greatest relief, you rise like a phoenix from the ocean, casting hallowed golden light all around you. This great blazing angel of holy fire. In a sweet instant, my soul rests in your presence. The sea becomes calm. The darkness abates. Your light reveals the truth, and through your living presence, I know my true self again. I am what you are. Even when it appears I am returning after being lost in darkness, as though I could never be extinguished. I am divine light. I am you, a living sun.
Very beautiful.
Yeah, and I feel like it just speaks so much, for how much like the divine masculine desires to kind of come back home. We're going there, yeah. Come back home and find himself and find the divine feminine, and find their oneness. This is something that.
Yeah, the card is kind of like the message of the card is kind of saying like the sea is not separate from anything else there, and it's like one with it. Therefore, like realizing that the divine masculine is not separate from you, like you as a
from the divine feminine. Yeah.
Yes, from the divine feminine, or the divine feminine to be separate from the divine masculine.
Yeah. And it really speaks to the oneness, of the twin flame like consciousness. Again, it's really beautiful. Yeah. Good. So we can go now to the next card. I'm gonna let you. You can like go back and listen to that again. Meditate on it a little while if you desire. I really encourage you to do that. These messages are so beautiful. Good. And now we're gonna go to the next card, which is the energy between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And actually, the card is like really beautiful. I'm just gonna put it a little bit closer. And it's number 1 in the deck, and it's beyond death life. And just from that, I feel like this is kind of like a card of new beginnings. It's a new energy between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And I'm just gonna read. It's very juicy. So the poem is: footprints lead to the shore of the sea. Beyond that point, no trace remains. Yeah, you really have, like, when you are going like deeper with your twin flame, you are always going in deeper depths of like love together, and you are always kind of crossing new boundaries, and right now it seems like you are at the point that maybe you're crossing a boundary in your relationship. Something new is about to happen. You are at the breakthrough maybe. Good. I'm just gonna read the channel message here. I am calling to you. Can you hear me? Listen. With your heart there I speak. My voice rings true. You are urged beyond what has been. The time has come. Lay to rest now. This ending comes as a grace to free you from all that you have known. For what you have known is now too small for your soul. Bear your uncertainty with unequanimity. I am certain enough for both of us. Allow me to show you the light that you are, that burns within you, blazing angels of heavenly purity. I will unveil you to yourself, undressing your ego, casting aside its layers, as tender as a lover, with unwavering attention upon the sacred body of light. You shall know yourself in truth, as pure beyond all experience, unattained, ever innocent. As a pure vessel, stripped bare, ready for the divine revelation, as light, as life, as love. Beautiful.
Yeah, it just feels very good.
Yeah, it feels very good, and this is why we don't feel to like really go deep maybe in like explaining all of these messages, because they are so beautiful and divine, and you can just kind of take what you feel from it. But yeah, the energy kind of this new energy is here, and you have to kind of strip away the old, and just embrace this newfound energy into your twin flame union. Good.
Next one.
Yes, I'm preparing for the next one. Yeah, and this is again for the divine feminine, and the card is the angel Rasbatar. A beautiful card. Yeah, so I'm just going to read the first poem hymn. Tell me the truth, I asked love. What are you? I am everlasting life, love said. I am the reoccurring joy of living. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah. Just allow yourself to live life.
Yeah, and it's safe for you to seek what love really is, you know, and love is life. And love is not just, it's more than just like a feeling, it's your whole experience, it's your whole reality, you know. And you are building that love, you know, in everything around you and everything within you, because there is no separation from what you feel in your heart to what is outside of you. Yeah, I'm just gonna read the channel message now. The master speaks of a den of riches where many precious jewels can be found. In abundance they lie, patent and yet ready to be claimed. Go scoop them up, urges the master. The devoted ones look but cannot see. Where are these precious jewels? They cry, for we cannot find them anywhere. The master gazes lovingly at the devoted ones and responds kindly. In service, my beloveds, you shall find the jewels through service. For what is the soul but the finest and most precious of heavenly jewels? What is service but the scooping up of the soul that it does not lie lost, not unclaimed, but instead honored for all its precious worth and beauty, tended to until it becomes vibrant as a flawless ruby, radiant with the joy of living. Yeah, this is beautiful. And it just speaks to that kind of energy of it's safe for you to nurture, you know, your reality and your love, and to like that service that you do. It's just growing your love, you know.
And I feel as the divine feminine, because this is for the divine feminine, it's like allow yourself to radiate your love. Serve by allowing yourself to radiate all of that.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Good. So again, you can go back and listen again, and maybe meditate for on this like message, and kind of see what you get from the messages. But now we will move on to the last deck, which is the Sacred Traveler, and we have again pulled 3 cards here for you, and the first one is for the Divine Masculine, and the card is Distant Thunder, Clear the Air. Yeah. So it seems like there is like a kind of like a desire to express, you know, to clear the air, you know. In the Divine Masculine energy, there is all of this passion and all of this seeking and all of this romance lying there, but before they can be expressed, you have to like clear the air in within yourself, you know.
Yeah. What I'm getting as well from this one is like believing that it's hard, like your divine feminine will be somewhere up there, like in the storm, like you have to fight the dragon, you know, like in the castle. It's like believing that it's gonna be so hard to please your divine feminine, so hard to just be around her, but that's the lie. Like it doesn't have to be hard. Like again, if you're yourself, you can just naturally romance your divine feminine, and with that you just allow that to expand into love, into easy love with your beloved.
Yeah, very good.
Good.
And the next card fell on the floor, which is very funny. We will get it. Like, Lawrence, do you want to get it? Okay. We will get it. And it's funny because the card is... it's grounding. And this is like the energy between the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine.
Yeah. That's why the card, like, can you say the message and then I want to say something?
Let me see. Go deep, explore your roots. Yeah, it's funny because it fell on the floor.
It went deep itself, the card, literally.
Good. Yeah, so it seems like there is a desire to just know yourselves better, you know, as a divine feminine and divine masculine, and how you work together and how you function together. And it's appropriate to do so. And this process, it's a very grounded process, and it requires you, for example, to like talk about things, talk about life, talk about what you want to do, talk about what are your aspirations, talk about what bothers you, you know, being very open and honest in a very like meaningful way with your beloved, you know, so you can really ground the reality of your union, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. And just allow yourself to study with each other, yeah, like who you truly are, and that's okay.
Yeah.
How much time it will take, how much exploration it takes, it's okay.
Yeah.
Good.
And for the divine feminine, and the last card we have for you today, we have solitude. In silence, peace prevails. Yeah. And I don't think like this means like go in a cave and meditate, you know. But as a divine feminine, you just need some time to be with yourself, right? And especially like since we got that card with like feeling, embracing your emotions, the first card for the divine feminine, it really says that it's safe for you to have that time for yourself in order for you to nurture yourself, you know, like the second card you could see like as a nurturing card as well, and radiating, you know. It's safe for you to spend that time with yourself and allow yourself to just process, you know, what's coming, you know. And this is how you find peace.
Exactly. And as well, like I feel like since the other card that came out with grounding, it's just that saying just like it's safe to just have the silence, but that solitude, but in the same time with your twin flame, kind of like with yourself, meaning with your twin flame, to just be together and exploring that emotion.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, if you are like in union, it's really important for you to talk about your feelings together, you know, and to do this quite regularly, you know, and be open and honest about how you feel. Yeah, I agree.
Exactly.
And this is why, you know, solitude is like you don't need to go to somebody else or like, you know, spend like a lot of external like action in a way to like process your feelings. It can be like a very personal experience, you know, and as well you can share it with your twin flame. Of course, you are always sharing it with your twin flame.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Does it feel complete?
Yes.
It feels complete for me as well.
Good.
Yeah, it was really beautiful reading. I'm just feeling so much love from it, and
yeah, exactly.
I'm just myself. I'm like, it just feels so good. Like just as Alexandra said, go through it, like rewatch it to get
yeah,
even
it's
more.
a timeless reading. You can watch it whenever you want and receive the messages that you feel are important for you right now. Good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And with that, we're concluding the video by saying don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, and see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.